So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's under a lot of pressure there. Ronaldinho aims beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Maradona. Ronaldinho. Cruyff.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Maradona. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So we're still where we started right now. Sergio Ramos spots it and intercepts. Bale. Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cruyff, looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cannavaro. Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's found a way past. Now it's Maradona. It's not an especially good pass, that. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now that looks a decent ball. Maradona. And that is expertly dealt with. Benzema. And it's Guti. Back towards the middle. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Maradona. Figo. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's having a go! A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Daniel Alves. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now he's got space here. Rivaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Benzema with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bale. Bale! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ronaldinho. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Beckham. Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Camisa 29.
Oman choosing to make the first change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Camisa 53.
Toni Kroos.
Camisa
Interception,
85.
his positioning was spot on. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Iniesta. Now it's Romario. Bale. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. Kroos wins the duel this time.
5 minutos de
Roberto
acréscimo.
Carlos. He's having a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Teremos uma substituição.
Oman have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Eto'o getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
And this is now today's
It is
lineup.
a true heavyweight
Number
clash.
31.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Owen.
So it's down to business here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Maldini. Now it's Shevchenko. No, he's not getting his way this time. Pull it. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got away. Veron. It's Giggs. Now this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. Maldini. Baresi. And it's Kaka. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cafu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's Scholes. Ronaldinho. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Tries to play it through. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Veron. Oh, he's got a... and he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Beckham receives it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee. Pull it. Giggs goes pelting down that left-hand side. Real chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Giggs going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho cuts out the pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
The attendance for this match.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Some good work on the right flank here. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ronaldinho goes looking wide. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Shevchenko. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Gullit.
That was lovely, that.
Van Basten. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Scholes. That's a good ball out wide. Scholes. Great chance! Shevchenko. And it's Gullit. Played out to the right. Van Basten. Can he finish? Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
United Arab Emirates
Rooney.
have broken
Coming on
through.
the
It's
field
1-0.
is
Yeah, all their
number
effort
59.
pays off in the end. It just
And
took that
scored.
extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pele. Adriano. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had it nicked away. Here's a sharp little ball here. Goes for goal! Just a whisker away. No goals as yet. Mane, foot in. That is good alertness. Now it's Pele. That's been slipped through. He's having a shot! Mane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaka. And it's Ronaldinho. Very nicely done. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Osimhen. That has been slung wide. Cafu does well to get it back. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to... Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's onto this. It's a threatening ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Kaka. Ronaldinho. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot could be on. Mane. Amrabat. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Smoothly does it. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ronaldinho. Partey gets a foot in here. Mane. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mohamed Salah. He is through. Mohamed Salah! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Good pressure, determined, intense. Partey. Here's Kudus. Salah. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Roberto Carlos. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
And the finish! And that has fair fizzed. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Lookman! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lookman. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Amrabat. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Kudus. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos too strong for his opponent there. Mazraoui. Benacer. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kaka. Kaka. Good driving run. Kaka is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Now it's Williams. Kaka. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mazraoui. He has found a way through. Extra time reaches half-time. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? And so the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Adriano gets flagged offside. Koulibaly. And it's Kudus. Gets a good foot in there. Adriano.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Hoisted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho is looking very tired out there. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, and at least they both had a go at winning it in extra time. It's often the opposite.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he's gone and missed it. Mohamed Salah next in line, and here he is. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Adriano is second man up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Kudus is second man up.
He just did what he was asked.
Roberto Carlos will take the third penalty.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
The third man in the queue. And he puts it away.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Lookman is the fourth man to step up. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Neymar is looking to do his bit.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise! It's 3 apiece. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He must, but can he? Saved! And there's your hero! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that...
And the finish! It's been shipped out wide. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Gonzalez. Alvarez. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Paredes is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Salah. And another try! And again! Goal! Egypt! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 25 minutes is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Egypt are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No luck with that dink over the top.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. Messi! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Argentina, after 38 minutes, is
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Skims one in. De Paul. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a great position here. Paredes. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody, and this
The
is a
midway
quick
point of the
reminder to let
game.
you know that
Oh,
you'll
what a
be
half
able
of
to catch
football.
today's
It's
match
1-1,
broadcast
but it
live
could
on
easily be
Network
3-3
FM
or
station.
more.
Please
Breakneck
welcome
speed
to the
brilliance.
field.
Egypt are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Argentina get the ball rolling in the second half. That's a cute ball. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Goal! Egypt! Into the lead once more. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Egypt get themselves into the lead. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. Shot could be... And a chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There's the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now he's off and running. Egypt have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Incoming delivery. It's a pretty loose pass.
The attendance for this match
Gonzalez.
was 80,113.
Driving forward. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they can counter here, and he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Here's shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paredes. And it's Fernandez. Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Marmoush has found the net here, of course. McAllister. Now this could be a chance. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A heavy challenge. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Fernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tagliafico.
4 added minutes has
To
been
a
indicated.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Martinez. Look at the space here. Decent chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Hegazi, no unnecessary risks, and that will be it. What a satisfying performance, a performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So
Just a
thank
quick
you very
announcement.
much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
Please watch
a
the
very
screen
good
if you
evening.
have a ticket.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's go for a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
De Jong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that...
Danny Olmo! That was superb goalkeeping!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Rashford with the short one. Foot in. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Arda Güler. Oh, important interception. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Nil here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now that's well seen too. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Now this could be a chance. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Cross from Ferran Torres. Güler. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Güler is in a really good position out wide. Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
De Jong. Martin. Bellingham. Ceballos. There's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Dani Olmo. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ceballos. Almost an hour gone. Driving through the middle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And this is Lewandowski.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Rafinha goes short. He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Ceballos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ferran Torres in with the challenge. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's going to be another throw. And here's Rafinha, and he whips it across.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Goulet puts his foot on the gas. Dink through. Mbappe gets into some space. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jamal attempts a clearance. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.